Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. We are going to be jumping into some Orbis. I have not done Orbis in a while. I actually wanted to play this a lot more over my vacation, and timings just didn't work out very well. I had to do some stuff I didn't expect to do. I ended up doing a lot more reviews than just playing fun stuff. So I want to just play some fun stuff. I'm just going to go through maybe do a dungeon of my warrior, remember how to tank again, because getting hyped for Paladin, I mean, who the fuck doesn't want to be Thor? It's interesting that they are bringing back the whole, so you want to own a dragon. It's interesting that they're bringing back the whole teleport that the warrior used to have, with the throwing the hammer and then teleporting to the hammer. I have a knife on me. Trying to cut somebody for real. Probably myself. Alright. Let's see. First thing we're going to do is queue up for graphics look off. And they're low too. My computer is dying, I think. Got a new build on the way. I'll leave it at low for now, just because stuff. It doesn't quite feel right. Yeah, okay. I was randomly just saying weird shit. Okay. So first thing is queue up for social, find groups, activities, dungeon, join queue, as a tank. Boom. Okay. Right, so there are a few things I think I could be doing here. The whole Save the World event, unfortunately, is over. I missed out on that. That's sad. Actually, I need to go back to my house and see which Diluvian cubes I actually have. I have a few quests here that need to be worked on. Let's see, catch of the day, boss encounters. Interesting. That's just stuff. Healing potions. Freeing the order guards will strike on a desk for this. Main story quest, Diluvian puzzle. You figure that out. Since joining the Knights, different faction leaders seem to have need of assistance. So I've done a few. The Grim Reaper 1, 2, and 3 needs to be done. Chudkatet and Diluvian puzzle.
Shut up.
Right, so Bestiary. Where was I? Corrupted Warg Boar Elk Stag. Those are Wilds, yeah. Satellite Eels for Bell. Slay Green Clothed Man. Carry out the contracts, possibly killing an innocent person, hunt down the target in the desert. Okay, so we're going to the desert. Chudkatet. Hug wishes you prove your worthiness to be accepted in the Explorers League. The Black Guide lists magic locations throughout Teleosa. Search out these locations and find a remarkable discovery to present to Helga. Oh, wonderful. That I'm going to have to look up, probably. Let's see. Alright, so this is...
Oh shit, there's an airship. What the fuck?
That's amazing. Alright, so I've got a lot of hard quests. That's basically what I got. Let's go kill the green guy. We'll check the where's my player house? Is it over here? Where did my house go? I've lost my house. I just walked out of my house. Literally, like, just stepped outside, and I've already lost my house. This is what happens when you don't play the game for 6 months. Everything goes away. Oh, player house. Nah. I can read. I can see. Alright, I have Diluvian cubes somewhere in here. Where in here, I don't know. I have a lot of shit on me, but I don't know where it goes. Yeah, no, that's my shit. This is what I have on me. I'm smart, and I can figure this out again. Log. Upgrade chest. What's this? Oh, steed. Got my founder's cape, my backer cape. Where the hell did the cubes go? Ah, they're there. And let's see which ones I have and which ones I need. Let's refresh my memory on this. It'd be nice if it said, even though it was in there. Let's go back. I have all but Goddess Matte Diluvian Cube. And that's it. I just need the Goddess Matte Diluvian Cube. Alright, so that one I should be able to look up fairly easily. Let's stick all of these back in here. I'm pretty sure my water pump is dying on this build as well, which is fairly sad. Dump the stuff in here. I think I was holding onto these for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm just going to throw everything in here for now. Rotten fingers go there. I don't know why I have the sword. It's pretty flowers. Half of this stuff is not supposed to go in here. It's supposed to go elsewhere, but whatever. Getting it out of my inventory for now. Break it down later off stream. House key, confetti gun, I don't need. I'll hold on to these for whatever reason, and fuck those things. They can stay. I don't care. Alright, let's go to the desert. If I can remember how to get to the desert. This way. Not that way. Alright, I'm mounted. I am on my warrior. This is not the way. Where is the way? This is the way. Correct. This is the way. I will remember my way around. I said it's been about 6 months. I don't remember any of the runes for any of the places, which is why I'm not just teleporting there. That, and I've only got 4 reagents. What the hell is that? Why is there a thing in the middle of the sky over there? Okay. This does not take us to the desert. This is not where I want to go. I need to keep going straight that way. Why am I not on my mount anymore? Yeah, I'm getting really bad frames. So I am in the process of building a new PC, just waiting on all the parts to get here. Graphics cards should get here within the next week or so. And then that's pretty much the last bit that I'm waiting for. The pump and reservoir should be here in about a week as well. So that'll be nice. Then when I'm running VR and recording software and overdrop so that I can see all three of you in here. Oh, apparently I don't have text. This is a base game. Text-to-speech is not working. I will fix that. Okay. Go ahead and give that a try again. That should be working now. There's always something. Every stream there's always something that I forget to do or breaks. It's never easy.
Sims
Hey, there we go.
said, "Thanks, smiley face."
Thank you for bringing it up. Right. Specs for my new PC. The specs for my new PC are stupid. So I am...
Dick said, "What are the specs for your current system and what you're upgrading to?"
Alright, so the current system is... and I've posted these before in other videos. I have a little text document so that I can remember them. It is I believe, a 5960X CPU in a Rampage 4, might be a Rampage 5 Extreme motherboard with a Maxwell Titan X and 16 gigs of DDR4 3000. That's pretty much the short and sweet of it. A couple of 2 terabyte SSDs and a single... Is it a 256 or a 512? I think it's a 512 for the operating system. One is my game drive and one is my recording drive. All of it is in a giant Cosmos 2 tank. Yeah, that's about it. So that's what I have now.
Welcome. Love the content.
Thank you. That is about 5 years old now. 4 years going on 5 years old right now, I think. So it is about time for me to get the itch and want to build again. And RTX just came out. It's not the greatest. It's not the be-all end-all that we wanted, but it's still going to be a major improvement over my my Maxwell Titan X, I believe. It's not you. You've got a green shirt, but it's not you. So, the new machine. The new machine is, unfortunately, I couldn't find a Rampage for the 9900K that I got. So the i9 9900K, I do a mix of gaming and video editing, so having one that does both is good. So I've got a Maximus 11... Maximus 11, what was it? Maximus 11 Extreme, I believe. Coming for that with some Vengeance DDR4 3733 megahertz. I wanted to go for 4000 megahertz, but there wasn't any 4000 sticks in 4 gig 64 kits that were compatible or that were QBL'd with that motherboard. So I went with the highest speed that was actually QBL'd and guaranteed to work with the motherboard. So Vengeance, Corsair Vengeance RGB 3733s in a Asus Maximus Extreme, Maximus 11 Extreme. Where is this guy in the green shirt? with a 9900K, 2 EVGA Hydro Copper 2080 Ti's. Yes, SLI is not as great as it used to be, but there are things that I can do that will utilize the SLI. The storage is all going to be NVMe, two 2TB sticks of Samsung, I think it was the 970 EVOs for the 2 terabytes, and then a 512 stick for the operating system, which was a 970 Pro, I believe. What am I forgetting? In a Cosmos 2... God damn it, I hate these things. All in a Cosmos 2 CM700 case, which is really nice. Hopefully these guys help and heal some, otherwise I'm gonna die here. Go ahead and taunt it.
Hey, we're gonna go do the quest for Judds right now. So, see you guys later. Hey, we're gonna go do the quest for Judds right now. You can...
So yeah, what am I missing? Case, motherboard, RAM, hard drive, CPU. That's pretty much it. Various water cooling accessories. I'm getting the Heat Killer 150 reservoir, which is a pretty cool looking like rectangular reservoir instead of a cylinder, which I thought was neat, with the Swiftech MP6550 no, not 65, 655 PWM pump, the black acetal pump. I think that's pretty much it. Resetting all this crap from memory. Getting the Be Quiet Silent Wings 3 fans. So hopefully it'll be super quiet with a couple of alpha coal radiators. Not going too heavy on the RGB.
Said. Most of my PC is about 5 years old.
Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is.
Great, but I'm waiting on AMD's next big card.
I think you're going to be waiting a while.
The case and I have 2 dead fans, LOL.
Hey, buddy. I'm here to shank you. Oh, he's going to put up a fight. No one said you were going to fight back. You're supposed to let me just pleasantly kill you. Okay, you can just fade away like that. Oh, my screen just went all kinds of bad. So my screen is blue now. My wireless looks good. But everything else is lost. Steam has lost connection. Okay. Let me reboot Steam really quick. Your headset is connected but not tracking. Why is it not tracking? Alright, I'm going to reboot the headset really quick, which means I'm going to lose the game, unfortunately. I will restart and log back in. My apologies, sometimes this happens. The Vive Wireless is great. It is wonderful. It is amazing. It is the best thing since VR headsets. But it still has its quirks and its connection issues, and sometimes it just decides that Steam VR is just going to lose the headset, and it's not going to get it back on its own. So just a quick reboot of Steam VR, and it's good to go. An error occurred while updating Steam VR app running. Okay, no, there's no app running. So let's restart. Okay, it's restarting on its own. I'll just need to pull up Orbis again. And Orbis. Oh, that means I will also have to redo Overdrop, which is also probably something else it doesn't like, is running two VR applications at the same time. Which, tough shit. I like to be able to read chat while streaming. This needs to just be a native Steam thing to be able to read chat. I don't know how they do it. Maybe just sync your YouTube and your Twitch accounts, and then just let Steam, give Steam permission to access chat and go at it. All right, hands. Thank you. I love that they fix the hands. I love that they do that. Most games don't do that. If the game loads the hands wrong, then they're just, nope, you're screwed. Your hands are wrong. All right, loading it. The universe didn't like that I shanked the guy in the green suit. Let's see. Player journal. Do I have? I probably need to re-queue up that too. Grim Reaper 1. Where is Grim Reaper 1? Alright, got him. Return to the Brotherhood with news for reward, but at what cost to your soul? Where was the Brotherhood at? Let's see. Let's turn this back on. Audio enabled.
Just barely.
Sorry.
Thank you, man.
Did you get it? Did you get the kill?
Hopefully.
The graveyard's right there. Just go ahead and pop back up.
I got it. Thank you.
Cool.
Man.
Do you remember where to turn that in? I picked it up like 6 months ago, and I haven't really played much since.
It's in the jungle.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. The altar. You making a portal together?
No, not at the altar. It's the right when you enter. There's like the level 8 boars and the bees to the side. It's right next to the bees.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if I have a regent.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were making one. Don't worry about it.
No, normally I just go back to high step when I'm going to the jungle because there's not really there's not a teleporter, so it's just faster to go to high step.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Weird stuff is happening all around. So the fastest way back probably is to just go back to high step. And why is my hand doing this now?
Jimbo Sims
Weird.
said, "Saw your tweet about the new Paladin class. Looks awesome.
Oh,
but
the
I'm
Paladin.
not too crazy about the hammer."
You know, you're gonna be Thor. I mean, they really should have just named the class Lightning God or something. It doesn't really feel Paladin-y to me, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty badass. Just replace Paladin with whatever you feel is a good lightning-based theme. I think the channeling thunder is going to be pretty cool, and then the slamming the hammer down on the ground I think will be pretty cool. But yeah, I think I would have preferred a greatsword, a two-handed greatsword, instead of the hammer. I think a hammer would have worked better for a cleric than a. What the hell is going on? This loading screen should not take this long. I'm half loaded, and it looks like I'm loaded underground? What the hell is going on? Alright, I guess I will restart this again. Hopefully it doesn't keep fucking up like this. I'm also going to power off my controllers and see if that helps with the, whatever the fuck was going on with those. Alright, so... games... It might have been the automatic restarting. Not the correct thing. Okay. Third time's a charm, right? And one more time. Whew. New mounts. Apparently there are new mounts. Okay, much better. So from here... Alright, to the jungle.
Probably drop it down like 5 minutes or some shit.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Master.
what were we talking about?
Hey, how's it going?
I think it's time
About
to
you
pick out
going
the
to-
class you want to use.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So what I would do if I were you is I
We
would
got Pikachu over there. Ah.
Okay.
Alright, more walking, because... reagents.
Jimbo Sims said, "Have you heard about Nostos VR? If so, what do you think of it?"
Nostos VR. It sounds familiar, but it's not bringing anything to mind. Tell me about it. Alright, so he should be somewhere around here.
Jimbo Sims said, "It kinda styled like an anime."
What in the hell? What in the actual fuck? Okay, come on down here. Orbus VR. Launch you again.
Jimbo Sims said, "Gameplay looks a bit like Orbus."
I'll have to check it out. Nostos? Is it an MMO or just a regular RPG? I might just have to content myself
Jimbo
with waiting
Sims
until next week.
said, "Yup."
Good, I'm inside a building. What is that sound? Do you guys hear that? The sound doesn't sound right. I'm not. That sounds like something's broken still. I apologize for this, guys. This is being really shitty. Nastos. Is it in Steam? Quick. Pull it up in Steam. It isn't here. TBA.
Jimbo Sims said, "Not sure if it is a MMO, but I think it has multiplayer at least."
It says massively multiplayer, RPG adventure, and RPG tags on Steam. But it is TBA, so I will take a look at it later when I'm not fighting Orbis to stay connected. Alright. Fourth time the charm? We're on fourth, right? Or are we on fifth? We might be on fifth. I love Orbis, but stability has never been their strong suit. All right.
Jimbo Sims.
No bad stuff.
Fourth.
Thank you, Jimbo. I don't want to know how death took him, only that he has been taken. Good. Here's your payment. Keep your ear to the ground. I will have more use for you in the future, I'm certain. Like right now? It seems all the turmoil within this nation is good for business. Every day, more and more dram is placed in our altar tributary. More and more maggoty blood feeding the soil of the earth. There's a problem I need taking care of. Over by the forest pit, a large man, turned blue by some kind of accursed cold blown down from the necropolar. He's your next target. His name is Asker. Alright, frosted spit, a large man turned blue. You don't need to know why he must die. Now go. Fuck you. Okay. Frosted spit, probably this way is closest. Quickest. So go back this way. Back up this way towards High Step and then hang left. And you know what? I didn't re-queue. New dungeon matchmaking, join game. Ready. Oh, tank and ready. Derp. This is not as smooth as it should be. And I don't know if I should attribute that to my dying PC or Orbis.
Jimbo Sims.
I push my PCs pretty hard.
Said, "A nice mage, maybe."
Big fat guy though. I don't know. Big fat doesn't. I don't think mage when I think big fat. I think like little scrawny mage. That's probably racist or something. But I can't help it. Not on my mount. I should be on my mount. Back in my day, we didn't have mounts. We walked everywhere with our own invisible legs. This way. You're going the wrong way. So this should take us through Menagerie, and the Menagerie should take us up north, I think, if memory serves. Which it probably doesn't, because it's been a long time. Yeah, if this is how my PC is going to behave, streaming might be out until next week sometime. Hey, there's a dragon shop. I didn't know there was a dragon shop. Hello, yes, I am. Let's see. What have you? What is this? Mellow pet treat. Whichever parent eats this tasty treat will have a great influence over the baby's secondary color. Baby's primary color. Damn, so it's expensive to mate your Dragos and get them good shit. We have pet treat on here. Yeah, maybe that's 1 in 10. And we've got Tagger. Only works in dungeons and raids. Oh, yeah. We'll take it. And then we've got, what are you? Mouse, Tiger, and C. We'll deal with that later. I like their dance. Okay. Let's move on. So I think the frigid north is over here. Like I said, again, I'm probably wrong, but I'm willing to take that risk. I'm still not 20. That is embarrassing. Hey, I was right. Alright, so... looking for a fat dude. Fat blue dude. You're a fatty. Right, he's not fat, but he is blue. I think they gave us a name too. It started with an A. Hopefully, hey! Is that our fat boy? It doesn't look like it. He doesn't have a difficulty dot, so I probably can't fight him. A repair person. Those are just regular townspeoples. We'll hunt around here. There'll be plenty of snow leopards to eat our ass. And foxes. I'm not hearing the shing of the sword. There it is. I still don't quite know how the charging on the sword works. Hey, there's a fat blue man. Is that the fat blue man? Hey, we tagged him. Thank you, sir. Fuck it. Pretty sure it's supposed to be a thing. Yeah, there we go. That one was just fucked up. It's good to see that the low settings are still broken. And that you can very easily find materials you need.
I have a question. You.
What's up?
Yeah. Have either of you done the Grim Reaper 4?
We just did. He's somewhere over that way.
Your target is. I've done all the Grim Reapers, but
it's like so. He's wearing the garb of the Brotherhood, and he carries an icicle, and his name's like Draugr, but there's like 300 Draugrs, and none of them seem to be the right one.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's wandering, or you got to find the one that's running around the zone.
He's running?
Yeah, like, so we're going to have to, like, you know, fan out maybe, like, if we all walk 10 feet away from each other, and yeah, well, we don't want to be too far apart from each other in case we find them, but yeah, like, yeah, we just got to you just got to look, man, we just got to look. I'll tell you whenever we find them.
Okay, hey, Judson.
But he looks slightly different than those other ones, yeah. But come on this way, not back here.
All right, come to me, over here. All right, hang on. I'm gonna wait for Judson or Juds. He's right over here.
Well, the other guy took out. Oh, there he is.
Jimbo Sims said, "That blue dragon is awesome, eh?"
Well, that was long-lived. All right. We just gotta find a guy running around.
Yeah, like I said, I think I've seen him back that way before.
Yeah, like I see him like running down this crevice a lot towards the back. But again, like he's constantly moving, so everybody just got to keep an eye out. But yeah, it's gonna be one of them skinny fuckers, I think.
Hey, I got it.
Oh man.
Probably stay at the top of the ridge. We can see both sides.
I grab everything because it's not hard to kill him. It's just annoying to kill him.
Yeah, well, not only that, but you can see both sides of the ridge. You're not blinded one way or the other.
Huh.
I said I thought he was typically in this area.
Oh, found him. He's over here.
He seems more difficult than he should be. They probably have him. I imagine they've got him.
No problem.
Alright, let's go back to the Brotherhood. Where is he? Hood.
Oh yeah, wait, hey guys. Either this number 5, I don't know if this next one is the last one, but the last quest, they're going to have you look for some dude with red eyes. Do you know where he's at? Okay, if you go to Lamavora, and you head towards the wilds, like right near that camp where that encampment is, but before you get to the wilds, there's going to be a guard sitting next to a tree. Like to the right of that area, like if you're facing the wilds, if you're at the camp and you're facing the wilds, go to the right.
Okay.
And you're just gonna see a lone guard standing there, and he has red eyes if you get real close up to him. But yeah, that's your guy. It's kind of a bitch to find, but yeah.
Thanks. My poor P yellow Epic Founders Dragon does not look as good as the new dragons. Very sad about that. All right. This I don't think is where I want to be, is it? I want to be further that way. Yeah. So this is going to take me into the jungle, and the jungle is not... Well, I guess the jungle is where I want to be, isn't it? Yeah, okay, let's go this way. This will work. All right, so this is number 2. I think we only needed to do number 3. Number 2. Yeah, we just need to do Grim Reaper 3 on Faction Hero. And then Chud Cadet and the Diluvian Puzzle will be all that's left. Diluvian Puzzle is almost done. I just need to find the Goddess Mat Cube. And to be perfectly honest, I found all the others just on my own. That one I'll probably look up because I've been out of the game so long. It just makes sense to Google it. And then Chud Cadet I will probably most definitely have to Google at some point. That involves potions of Ithcak, if I remember right, and seeing into the spirit realm at specific, like 12 different specific points. So that is not gonna, that's not gonna be fun to try and do. This way. To try and just randomly run all over the world, canvassing every single zone. I'm just gonna go find it on the wiki, because I'm lazy. Hey, I don't remember you guys. I don't think I am where I think I am. I am not where I think I am. Where am I? Oh, damn you. You're gonna be... Okay, you're not gonna be a pain in the ass. I thought he was gonna be a healing pain in the ass, but he's pretty weak. These are all trivial mobs. I don't know why he aggroed me. Plenty of blue mushrooms over here, though. If I am ever in need. We've got to find a lot of alchemy recipes, too. Which I guess could be a benefit to just roaming all over Matt's Green Earth with a potion of Ithcak. I'd find recipes, too. The bar hasn't really moved. I need to check and see how much this turn-in moves my bar. I wish more people were doing dungeons. I wonder if I'd have better luck finding a party if I just sat around at oh fuck, I can't even remember the name of the place now. The Home City. I can't believe the name just slipped right out of my mind. My mind just blue screened. This should take us right back to town. Wonderful zombie pit. Spent many an hour there.
Chanter said, "Hi, Step."
Hi, Step. Thank you. I was hoping somebody would say it, because it just... gone. Alright, so we'll turn in, we'll get the third quest. Third quest, so I know who the fourth and I know who the fifth is, apparently. I don't think I know who the third is. They just want me to move here, and I don't want to move here. What's this? Oh. Wanted, dead or alive, master of disguise, deadly with a sword, considered violent, approach with caution. Known alias, Thor, Merrick, Tori, Saga, Loki. Wanted for theft of explorer treasures, heresy, unpaid taxes, impersonating guard,
Chanter.
Disrupting the peace, murdering
Said.
Barnaby.
I'm
High
stuck
treason.
on third.
Nice. You're stuck on third? As in you don't know where to go, or you can't kill him? Tell me, does Asgard now rot slowly beneath the frigid snow? Good, here, payment for a job well done. There will be other targets in the future. How has your thirst for blood been sated thus far? Most wouldn't have the stomach for it. Perhaps you're still yet too fresh up to your guts. Perhaps you've embraced the black god, the whispers in the night,
Chanter.
the nameless dark that is death.
Said. Can't kill him.
Make your way to the Lucian Plateau and deliver another sacrifice to our Lord. Your target walks the path of his ancestors. He's followed by his furry friends, beasts of those god-forsaken lands. Kill them all. Make worship to death, and collect your fee. You're creepy. I'm gonna back away slowly, turn around, and run. Okay. He's a little too intimate with his death. Alright, so it sounds like there is a group of things that we need to kill for 3. That's not really my forte on this class. Groups of things tend to eat me alive a lot. It sounds like where that is the warrior's shortcoming, it is going to be the paladin's strong suit. It's like everything the paladin does is AoE. I'm going to throw my hammer and it's going to, I'm assuming, hit everything it touches, not just one thing, in a straight line. I'm going to call lightning down and it's going to be an AoE. I'm going to hammer the ground and it's going to be an AoE.
He spawns 2 other things.
Nice. That's going to be an issue, I think. So my impression of the paladin is that we are going to get an AoE tank, and the knight is going to be more focused on single target tanking. So it's going to be better like probably a world boss tank, whereas the paladin will be the go-to kill everything in the dungeon tank. Where am I going? I'm going this way. But that's my first impressions off the blog post today. If you haven't seen it, it's just at the Orbis blog. I assume everyone in this channel has probably seen it. Pretty cool. But if not, definitely go check it out. I'm not sold on the hammer throw. It seems to work almost like what you'd expect a rogue class to work like, with pips, which is interesting. At least that was my first thought when I saw it, and then reading further into the blog post, the balancing
Lightning
of the
Cat
pips.
Said. Hi.
Hey, Lightning Cat.
Jimbo Sims. Said. Do you think there will be a Pure Rouge class?
Pure Rouge class. I think it'll probably be more black and crimson than rouge, but I hope so. I would really like to see a rogue, and I would really like to see a dark knight. I don't think I'm going to get the dark knight since they pulled out the paladin, but maybe we'll get the rogue. We do need some form of melee DPS, and they're waiting until the very end to really release that
Lightning
physical
Cat
DPS class.
Said.
So maybe.
What LVL are you?
I am 19.
Jimbo Sims. Said. LOL.
It would be amazing if we had some sort of thief class. To be perfectly honest, one thing that might mean that we're getting close to that is that they're releasing it last. I feel like doing a melee class is going to be the most work and the most difficult to actually do right. So the fact that they're saving the physical DPS class until the end kind of gives me hope.
Lightning Cat said, XD, I'm level 5.
Well, I think we can, if you queue up for a dungeon, I think it sinks us. I'm queued up as a tank. We just need to get a couple more people queued up.
Jimbo Sims said,
I seem to be, knock on wood, more stable. I usually will either play a Dark Knight, sort of the anti-Paladin class, or if that's not available, then I typically play some sort of rogue assassin type class. So either or, whichever one, that will become my new main. The only reason I am a warrior main right now is because it's the only physical class. It's the only sword class.
Said, Orbus VR is my first MMO.
Oh wow, that's really cool. Okay, let's see me die to this guy. A lot. All right, where is he? I don't think it's gonna be this guy. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna kill Marcus over here. Pretty sure his name was Marcus. Yes, Marcos. Hey, Marcos. Long time no see, buddy. Alright. Oh, you know what? Isn't the Diluvian Cube over here? Isn't this the Matt's Diluvian Cube? I think it is. And I think it's guarded by a shit ton of ads. What? He isn't here? I expected when he said the plateau for him to be up here. They should release these as 3D printable models. I think that would be cool. They should do that. Riley, give me some of these statues as 3D printed models. Oh, okay. I almost ran into all that.
TW, I'm German.
Hi German. I'm Dad. So I'm pretty sure the other Diluvian Cube is over that way, and that's why I don't have it yet. Because all of that shit. I'm starting to remember now. So you said the third guy isn't up here. So I might as well get dead fighting these things really quick. Okay. God, I hate poison. Yep, I'm dead no matter what. Yeah, see? So that's why I don't have that Diluvian Cube. I will need friends. And friends I don't really have. Okay. So apparently this next guy, have you gotten number 3 yet? Guess not. Alright, let's...
No, I was muted, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Apparently the next guy is multiple things. I think he spawns 2 ads.
Yeah. You hit him and he spawns 2 wards. Not that hard, but they're like way above my level. I can kill 1 thing in the Lucian Plateau, not 3. So that's what my current problem is. We can though.
Gonna group up and do it?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I don't even know what I'm looking
I
at.
can hit him with a Frost 3, and then leash the ads, and then we can fight him by himself.
Okay.
Like I was experimenting with that. So that is in our options. Also. Alright, let's go.
Lead on, sir. I heard that. Whoever that was, thank you. Yeah, I didn't quite catch the notice. It's hard in VR, sorry. When we get to where we're going, I will stop and take a look.
Oh, he's one of the wandering ones, by the way.
What's that?
He's one of the wandering ones. He goes
Lightning
in
Cat
Okay.
straight path,
said,
there's
"No
some stuff
problem, I
that
like
might
you
have to
videos
fight
/ streams."
to get to him.
Thank you.
Unless we're really lucky, and he's like,
You cut out there for a second.
I said unless we're really lucky, because he spawns, like, right here next to this lady.
Oh, you know what? I think I've seen this guy before.
He's right there.
There he is.
Alright, so I'm gonna try.
And let's just try. I'll go in there, and you just kill the wargs one by one.
Okay. He killed me.
He killed you? All right, go ahead and come back.
You can provoke through your shield. It won't do damage, but it'll heal you.
Thank you for that. It's been a while. These talents are still fairly new.
They've added some weird stuff to the Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you for that little bit of info. I actually forgot that I had that talent.
Yeah, it's pretty. It would have saved me a lot of time.
Your dragon, by the way, is fucking amazing.
Thank you. I found him for very cheap, so I bought it. Yours is too. I didn't join the game in time to be able to donate, but
yeah.
I always appreciate the backer rewards.
My little pea-colored dragon here.
It wouldn't be so cool if you could get yellow.
Lightning Cat.
The other dragons,
Said.
but that's an exclusive color.
Cute.
So
Yeah. Yeah, she's a good little girl.
I'm gonna miss out.
Lightning
Kate,
Cat
too. I missed out
Said.
on that one,
Yep.
I want cats in the game.
which is sad, but oh well.
This is basically a cat, Lightning Neko.
Have you added a talent to it yet? Like a bonus?
I don't think that these guys can get talents. It doesn't have a talent. I have not fully explored that yet.
It's a $2,000 or 2,000 dram treat, and then you just feed it, and it'll get one of 3 attributes. Like Plunderer, it'll pick up all your bags that drop.
That is what I
Pick
need.
them up for you. Gatherer, if you walk over any materials, it'll pick that up for you.
Oh damn, I need that too.
And then Jumper will reduce the time of your home teleporter.
Okay, that one I don't really need so much. So that's probably the one I'll get.
Yeah, but it used to be that you could beat it a treat and just get jumper every single time, but they changed it so now it forces the game to give you a different one, which is pretty nice.
Nice. So you can feed it the 2000 treat again and get a different one?
Yeah, it'll
Nice.
force the game to give you. So if you get jumper the first time, you'll get one of the other ones.
So minimum 4K and I'll get something that I want. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or you'll just get one that you want right off the bat.
Yeah.
But the only downside...
I said minimum, I meant maximum.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Very easy.
Oh. Whoops. Hey, you walked into my shield, buddy.
The only downside... Oh, I'm not going to do that. You want to just... Never mind. Yeah. Chicken. Oh, it doesn't work. Alright, I'll try to go one of the other ones.
Yeah, go ahead and grab this one that I'm on. I'm shield blocking them.
Okay.
That way I can turn and fight them.
Alright. But yeah, the only downside to feeding it that treat is that you're gonna have to constantly pay for more normal treats, because if they get sad, then they won't pick up items, they won't do anything for you.
Much easier.
So yeah, that's pretty much the only downside, and it's pretty great. You can be extra lazy, they'll do everything for you.
Extra lazy is great. You need to earn your keep.
And then the treats are pretty cheap also, like 5,000 for 10.
I mean,
they
they needed a gold sink or a dram sink.
Yeah, pretty much.
When I stopped playing, there was like no reason to have money, so I have almost no money.
Yeah, and there's like dyes are super expensive if you don't want to go get them yourself.
Yeah,
They're
before
super rare.
before I stopped playing, I had shoulder surgery. I didn't like stop playing because I didn't like the game anymore. But yeah, before I stopped playing, there wasn't dyes either. So like super old school. Way back in the day. Yeah.
I miss old high step. I think
I kind of like new high step. I think it was more homey before, but now it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think it was just homey because that's how everyone started.
Yeah,
and then
the nostalgia.
That's how everyone adapted and learned how to play the game.
Have you seen new high step? Through the beta weekends.
The beta. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
They need to add some more stuff to it because it's kind of like empty right now, but.
Yeah, I think that's just beta is beta and it's not finished. But it's looking nice. It's looking like a proper MMO city.
Yeah, the walls are super tall. Like,
yeah.
I looked up. There was actually decorations.
Hey, how's it going, Devos?
What's up, man?
Good. Is this the narrow forest or whatever?
This is the Lucian Wilds.
Are you looking for
I'm doing the apple quest right now.
Oh no, you're way too far. Go back the way you came, across the bridge, hang a right, and keep going until you see that town. Like you pass through a town on your way here, right?
Is it the one where the guy comes out and you have to do the caravan thing?
No,
it's before that. So you're gonna pass that.
Lightning
Oh,
jet.
I know what I'm doing.
Set.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's a whole bunch of ghosts over by it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Is that not on the map? It's not on the map. Holy crap! I never realized.
I mean, it's probably.
Yeah, it is. Never mind. I was looking in the wrong place. Narrow Orchard is up there at the top.
Yeah, it's right there. Just to the north of Matt's Keep.
New high step is looking good. The only downside to the betas really is in the PvP, the Bard was super overpowered.
Really? I didn't do any of the PvP.
If you turned on PvP and then you got the Bard to level 15 and you had 2 damage orbs and 1 healing orb, you could use both damage orbs at the same time and pretty much one-shot anything.
Nice.
There was a level 15 Bard who was doing way more damage than any DPS, and like over 20,000 more healing than any musketeer.
Yeah, I could definitely see the healing, and I'm definitely okay with the healing, but it was doing some pretty big aggro that first go around too, pulling more threat than pretty much anything.
Yeah.
I didn't play it the last go around. I just played the shaman. This go around, I'll probably just play the paladin.
Probably, yeah. That's most likely what I'm gonna do. Try to get used to like slamming the floor and not damaging my controllers.
It seems like they took a lot of ideas from the original warrior. The original warrior, you used to be able to throw your sword and then teleport to it.
I thought that was the horn.
No, that wasn't the horn. That was the sword. You threw your sword. The sword would land in the ground, and then you could teleport to wherever it landed. And that was your taunt. But some people, myself included, used it to get into places where we weren't supposed to.
Yeah, I saw a stream, or a video of a stream, that was like way up on a mountain above the first dungeon, and a whole bunch of tanks were just up there. Was that you?
Yes, that was me.
I saw that, and I was interested in how you got up there.
Yeah, just the sword toss. It's not in the game anymore. But now that you can do that with the hammer, I feel like that's going to be an issue again. Just, walk up here, throw the hammer, and then teleport to it.
I don't think it teleports you. Did it say?
Yes, it did. It said if you throw the hammer and then you press a grip again, you will teleport to the hammer.
That is okay.
That's his mobility thing. So I throw my hammer at you. When it hits you, I bring it back to me, and then when it hits you again, I teleport to you, and then I smite you, and then I ground slam you. I don't know if I can do all those with all the pips, but that seems like a pretty solid rotation in my mind, at least.
That's going to be so overpowered when the actual game comes out.
Oh, I hope it is. I hope it's so overpowered on that first day, because that's just going to be fun.
I'm feeling like it's most likely it's not going to overpower the tank or the warrior as a tank. It's probably going to be easier
Lightning
to grind
Cat
on the paladin though.
Said,
my opinion is that
weapons are there in this game?
I think that the warrior will be the solo or the single target tank. So, the world bosses, it's going to excel at something that I can just sit here, plant my shield, and go at it. I think the Paladin is going to be designed for AoE tanking, where I've got a whole shit ton of adds, and that's where it's going to shine, because it just has that passive 50% damage reduction. And Lightning Cat, there's one weapon per class, so each class has a weapon. So the warrior will always have a sword and board. The mage will always have a wand. The musketeer will always have the fisherman has a fishing rod, and the fisherman actually has its own levels. He's a level 11 fisherman. Ranger will always have a bow. Shaman is going to have a shaman totem mask, and then it will actually throw totems out. So the totems are kind of the weapons, but the thing in the weapon slot is the mask. The bard has drumsticks. The paladin is going to have a hammer, and the as yet undisclosed class is hopefully going to have daggers. I hope.
Did you you said you didn't do any of the PvP?
I didn't do any of the PvP, no.
You should have went on the bard class and just like made an agreement with someone, and then went and did PvP, because you can like throw the drumsticks and they do barely any damage. So those kind of PvP battles where you're just throwing a drumstick that barely does anything.
Nice.
And trying to dodge the whole time. That was pretty fun.
Just dodgeball.
Pretty much. They put that in the game because the bard didn't have a interrupt for the healers, because the healer would just be healing itself.
It would be a healer battle and no one would ever win.
Yeah, the mage could do pushback, tanks could like shield bash that would
Bonk.
stop it. Every other class had something to interrupt the healing except for the bard, so now the bard can throw its drumstick at the healers and stop it from healing.
I don't think I saw an interrupt on the Paladin's kit.
It's probably the ground slam if I had
Ground, yeah, probably. That seems like it might daze and disrupt. Or, I mean, it could also be the lightning shock.
That too. Yeah.
That could stun. Yeah, probably one of those two. If that's an AoE stun, that's definitely going to be on the overpowered side.
Oh yeah, definitely. Imagine clearing trash in a shard, and you do one thing, and
I actually haven't done any of the shard dungeons since I've started playing again. I've been queued up for a dungeon the whole time, and I haven't been able to get into a dungeon.
Lightning Cat said,
yeah, they kind of ruined
then I go by
shards for new level 20s when they put out the raids, because that's.
See you later, Lightning Cat.
There's kind of a reason to do shards, because you can get potions from it, but all the good gear is from the raids. So that's what a lot of people do. That's why you won't find random queuing people.
Do people just group up in high step, or is it really only a find a guild thing?
It's kind of a find a guild thing at this point, since most people have left the game. But
Yeah.
also, most guilds have left the game, so.
Yeah, I heard EK disbanded. That's
Yeah.
upsetting.
There was some internal conflict going on.
There's always internal conflict.
They were supposed to like tell the truth or whatever. That was their code of conduct and stuff. But some of them had like alt accounts that were TKers or whatever. I don't know the full story, but
I mean,
from what I've gathered, that's
the whole tell the truth thing. I was not super happy with EK at the beginning of the game because of their withholding information. Like, so to hear that they had drama over telling the truth, I'm not really surprised. They wanted to keep all of the resource locations, spawn locations, how to spawn the world bosses. They tried to keep all that to themselves. And basically their answer was not entirely unreasonable. Go figure it out for yourself. Which is not unreasonable, but I don't know. Not a great way to build a community.
Yeah, kind of. I can understand it.
I can understand it too, yeah.
First to do everything, but also, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that important.
We have a very small community. A small community out of a small community. We need
definitely.
we need some unity.
At this game's peak, there's like 200 players on in a day.
I mean, that's still pretty good, but yeah.
It's okay, but for a VR game, like,
Yeah.
It's really good for a VR game. For an MMO, it's like...
It's pretty light.
Yeah.
Especially with the 20 level range.
Said, you on
Yeah,
beta or
there's-
released GAE?
There's like...
This is a current release. Beta doesn't start until Friday. Sorry.
way
Next
less
Friday.
people- There's a lot of people who just quit this game before they reach it.
Yeah. You ready to head back and grab the next one?
Oh yeah, the fourth one. I don't remember what the fourth one is.
The fourth one is a Druger in the frozen place that I don't remember its name.
Frosted Spit.
Yes, the Spit place.
That's gonna... Yeah. I've had trouble with him in the past.
He's also a wanderer, but should probably mount up. He's also a wanderer, but I think I know where he is.
Yeah, he follows sort of the same path as the other one, just kind of like on the opposite end. Oh wait, why am I running?
Phil Hendry
You're on your mount.
100 said, Paladin hype.
Paladin hype. Can't wait for the Paladin. We have a portal.
Rick Stapleton said,
Nice.
Have they released the other 2
Yeah,
classes?
it would have taken forever to run.
There are 3 released classes right now: the Bard, the Shaman, the Paladin, and there's going to be one other. And I am hoping for some sort of melee DPS class. A Rogue, or... I mean, I would love a Dark Knight, but I don't think it's going to happen since they released a Paladin.
I'm pretty sure there's an elk around this corner.
Probably.
Rick Stapleton
Oh,
said,
You got a wolf.
My bed is there.
Anyway.
Rick Stapleton said,
Yeah.
Bring him here.
Thief.
Are you kidding me? I didn't even get near it. I don't know where I'm gonna respawn because there's 2 looking in the mirror.
Alright, you just let me know where you respawn and I'll come find you.
Are you partied up?
Phil Henry 100
Oh, black.
said, A Dark Knight could be a cool opposite to the Paladin though, depending on how they approach it.
Are we in a party so I can follow you on the compass?
Yes, we are in a party.
Alright.
It would be really cool. Alright, coming towards you. It would be... I actually think you're closer to where it is. It would be a really, really cool opposite to the Paladin. Assuming they do it right. And by do it right, I mean do it the way that I want them to. Like a true entitled gamer. Okay, this is where I've seen him before. Is in this area.
Do you mind if we reform this party? I was in a party with some.
Okay. Go for
Rick
it.
Stapleton
People in here right now.
said, I'm more excited for a stealth type class.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I would expect out of a rogue. Is some sort of stealth something. Like maybe a crouch mechanic for going into stealth.
Oh, I really need to level up some more.
Yeah, tell me about it. I have been level 19 for a year.
I noticed your bar was like...
Phil Henry
You know when
100
it says there's a
said,
party
I bet you're
booster
right,
for
Rick.
XP?
I think they will go rogue/thief.
I think you're like literally maybe 1 or 2 quests away.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm really close.
Right there.
Yeah. If we finish this, there's a decent chance this will put me over.
Wait, we didn't even turn in the other one.
Oh, yeah, we're smart. This way.
Where's the jungle?
This way.
Oh,
We're just off to go kill shit.
Just keep running.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or a regular bunch of murder hobos.
Pretty much, yeah. I wouldn't mind getting that cape.
Rick
But,
Stapleton
I'm not entirely sure
said,
if we're going to be able to do the 6th
I really
one.
want to hit 20 before
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Reborn comes, but I don't think it will happen.
He's a toughie.
I mean, just get in and grind. You'll get there. I mean, I'm gonna hit 20 tonight. That's my goal.
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, you're going to. If maybe 2 of these, you're most likely going to level up.
I am. I keep forgetting we have mounts. It's sad.
Yeah, it's once you get used to it, you're gonna think it's slow. You're gonna want a faster one. There's a Chudkatet.
A Chubkatet?
There.
Where?
Yeah, this is one of them. This temple. I haven't activated that quest yet, so.
Is it an Ithacak potion?
No, yeah, I don't think any of them require Ithacak.
What does it require?
It's just you need to have the quest. It might have appeared in your book.
Yeah, I've
You
got.
just have to be around it.
Okay.
I don't have Chudkita in here in my book.
Oh, Chud Cassette X done.
Yeah, yours should be completed. Or one of them should.
The Black Guide. Do I?
Stuck in a tree.
Is the Black Guide is a book that we have,
Jordan
don't we?
Complex said,
How
do you think Redemptions Guild will stack up to Orbis?
Redemptions Guild? I don't think it will stack up at all because as far as I am aware right now, Redemptions Guild is not being worked on. The last thing that I heard about Redemptions Guild is that they lost the only developer on the team. And by lost, I don't mean he quit. I mean they actually lost him. He was banned from Discord for, long story short, I think basically being a douchebag. And nobody knew how to contact him, and they hadn't heard from him for months. That was the last thing that I saw in the Redemptions Guild Discord server. So I really, and I did those early Redemptions Guild videos, and everything that the dev and the Gib was the main like sales guy pitching the game to me. Everything that they were saying was great, but the more I actually saw of the two of them, and the more I actually saw their work ethic and how they did things, the less confident I was in the game actually being released. And then now, as far as I know, they don't have a developer anymore. So I do not think that Redemptions Guild is going to be a thing, which is very sad. It looked, I liked everything that they were saying. So it's very unfortunate that that's the case.
15,500. Close to you now.
Hey!
There you go.
Murder is a most holy ritual.
Really?
The fourth one.
You'll come to know the dark.
Since they released a video, maybe 2 months.
Or you won't give me
Was
the
wondering what was up.
You'll come to know the dark graces of our Lord in time. But for now, tell me, is it done? Your payment is offered. Then go, rest, and indulge in whatever pleasures tickle your fancy. I'll have more work for you in time. I keep changing his voice too. Oh, I don't have a. Okay, well he's not giving me the next quest.
Yeah, you have to continue the main story and then come back here and he'll eventually give you another one.
Got it. Have you finished the main story?
Nope. I am on the same quest you are. I'm on
Alright.
Action Hero.
I think I know where a Diluvian cube is that needs multiple people to get to. At the top of Matt's.
You can skip all of those.
What do you mean?
If you go around the left side, you can walk right past all of them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's a really, like, even if you have to suicide run it, you can get the cube very easily if you just go around the left.
Okay.
If that's your last one.
That is my last one, I believe. That is the Goddess Matt's cube?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, then that is my last one.
I just have Tenny's Prophecy, Forbidden Temple, Explorers League, Chudkatet, and Ghouls left for Faction Hero. So
yep.
With those.
I just have the Diluvian Cube and Chudkatet left. Ghouls was pretty easy. Tinny's Prophecy, I don't even remember, to be honest. Oh, wait. That was the one that has the enemy that actually kind of looks like a Dark Knight with the Greatsword. I think.
I thought it was, no, that's the one where you're rallying troops and you have to go kill him for guarding.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The Prophecy one is like you find Iblis and you have to go get something from the basement of your house for him. And I've already done Forbidden Temple.
Oh, I thought that was Ghouls.
Ghouls is, I'm pretty sure you have to, for Ghouls, you need to go to, oh my god, I can't even pronounce it. It's the wall where you have to open all the doors. And then you have to get a quest from him, and then go kill like 3,
okay.
or yeah, like
The worms?
3 ghouls in the dungeon.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm done, so I don't need to worry about it, but I don't remember what it was.
And then you get to go to the Necropolar, the most fun quests in the game, in my opinion.
The Necropolar?
It's a new area, and when you go, now that you're level 20, start turning in all your experience onto a different class.
Yep.
So every time you complete something, and the Necropolar will give you an insane amount of experience, like so much.
Alright, where is...
So, that's very important.
Statue... Chudcatet, here we go. Let's see. Black Guide location, short verses translated from an ancient text. Efreet's veins bleed hot with purpose, pool upon a flowered surface. Yay, riddles.
Hot with purpose? That might be the worms, like, you know, the dragon area outside of the dungeon?
Yeah, the, not Flaming Forest, shit, what the hell is it called?
Burning Forest.
Burning Forest. Yeah. Stand upon a higher span and look upon a rotten land. The scale of Volsunga's womb, chance upon in ember bloom. That sounds like the jungle dungeon.
That's Volsunga. Yeah, maybe.
Madness spits the arid earth, a cradle for the darkest birth. The heights attract an endless praise, into the void direct your gaze. Woodland henge that gods decry, lament against a frigid sky. Huh.
If you can't find them, there's a
There's a wiki, yeah.
Yeah.
The last verse was unable to be translated entirely. The only words to be translated were blue worm.
Blue worm.
Saniel? However you say.
No.
I mean, he's not blue.
Maybe.
He's not blue, but I don't know what Saniel is supposed to mean. The demon imp thus slumbers low, in tropic glades before the snow. Neath the mountain's shadow and frozen gate, an altar of the oldest hate. Drinking from the water's edge, abandoned site of tribal pledge.
I never even read those.
Interesting. Well, I guess this is next up on my list of things to do, after I go grab the last Diluvian thing.
Oh yeah, when you finish the Diluvian Cube, immediately, like right when you pick it up, switch to a different class, because there's nowhere you turn it into. It just automatically gives you the experience and money.
Got it.
Right when you pick it up,
Well, it's the suicide run one, so I might not have that option.
Oh no, you can switch classes while you're dead.
Yeah, okay, true.
But yeah, it gives you like 15,000 or something, and I missed out on all of it.
I might try to run it as my musketeer. I might make it. Probably not, but...
If you know the area, so just go all the way to the left. It's like right hanging over the edge of the cliff.
Okay.
And then you can just walk right up to it. At your level, they shouldn't even... They actually most likely won't even be a problem at all. So
I'll see if I can walk over to it, change, and then grab it. I'm going to go do that. Thanks for the help. You have been great, Oh.
Thank you, too. Oh, okay. Where am I going?
All right, that was awesome. Let's go get that other Diluvian cube. And we hit 20. Awesome. It only took, what? How long has Orbis been out? A year? 3 years? 10 years? It's embarrassing that this is my first 20. But such is how it goes. Let's see. It's been a while since I released a video, maybe 2 months. Was wondering what was up. Yeah. Jib was really great. I really liked him, and it's sad to see how, I think, Accrucius was the developer's name. Just, like, crap out on the project. Like, they were promising a lot of things. What the hell was that? We got that sound again.
Not again, not again, not again. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Well, that got rid of the sound, so that's cool. That's called karma. This way. Yes, this way. Let's just swing through High Step and see if there's some dungeons going on.
They were literally talking about giving away game keys in future giveaways today.
Really? Redemptions Guild? Maybe they found their dev. I mean, that was like a month or so ago that I saw that. Guided tours. Nice.
Guided tours, yeah. Very famous guild. Very famous.
Very famous hair.
Famous for the wrong reason.
I'm sure. Acme Weapon Suppliers? Nice.
Technically, I'm in Carnage, I think. What shortcut do you use for that?
Alright, don't see much stuff going on there. So we're just gonna go grab our cube. It'll be nice if we can just get in there, but I'm not entirely sold that that is gonna happen. So my sword now should be fully accessible. That's nice. I think some of my armor too will actually now work to its full extent. It's super quiet. It sounds like the background music just went away.
Phil Hendry 100 said, "You have plenty of time to hit 20 before the expansion, Rick." Angel, Angel MA said, "Hello from Spain 7U7.
Hello from the States. I think you should be okay. Alright, so let's go see if we can get this cube.
The Jordan Complex said,
"Hey Jordan.
What state?"
Solid. I'm a solid state. Dead jokes aside, I am in Georgia. I am not from Georgia. I have not always lived in Georgia. I have only been in Georgia less than 10 years. I have lived all across the United States. Literally north, south, east, west. Alright, so left side.
Angel, Angel MA said, "My first headset will be Quest. You think that Orbus VR will be on Oculus Quest?" The Jordan Complex.
That's hard to say.
Aside from my eye roll, I was gonna guess Virginia.
Why Virginia? I don't know the specs of the Quest off the top of my head. It's possible that it would work on, because the Quest does have motion. I believe the Quest has motion controllers. So, oh yeah, these guys were much closer before. I was going at this the whole wrong way. Wow, that was so much easier than I thought it was going to be.
Said. Navy.
Marine. Hoorah. Alright, Musketeer will probably get plenty of experience. Go ahead with Mage. Hey! And here we go, dying. Rip! Alright. So eyes on my Mage.
The Jordan Complex. Said. So Navy Junior LOL. ENGL. A Angel MA.
Yeah, okay.
They didn't say yes or no, so they are trying it. The Jordan Complex. Said. Just kidding.
Yeah, I absolutely see them trying it. It makes perfect sense for them to try. Hey, I got another Chud Cadet. It makes sense for them to try. I'm just not certain it's going to have the power. And even if it does have the power, the inside-out tracking is not super great. Everything I've tried that's got inside-out tracking, I've not been impressed by. The tracking is very sketchy. But not, I don't know if you've never tried a Vive or an Oculus or something with external tracking, you might not even notice it. So there's always that. Oh, I have to go get the Diluvian cubes from home.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
I just don't want to deal with the AoE things.
Right.
Because those things are not supposed to attack. It just...
I need a drink. I'm gonna grab a drink. I, for some reason, don't have a Dr. Pepper. What is this crap? Oh. Just beautiful. Sponsorship, please, Dr. Pepper. It's delicious. What time is it? No, it's only 11:15. I'm good.
ENGL.
I was gonna try and go to bed a little early today.
Said. Yet I think that is bad. Cause of that they put 4 cameras. You think that INST enough yet for a good tracking?
It's not so much that it isn't enough for good tracking, it's that anything will occlude. So occlusion is when your camera's here and your controller's back here and your camera can't see the controller through your body. So if you're, here, like say you're playing Creed and you've got your controllers, like this, the camera is coming from your headset, you're going to have this one slightly occluded. So tracking is going to be a little wonky on that. If, say you have anything where like Orbis, so I have to reach behind my head to grab my weapon. So when you reach behind your head, there is the potential for you to lose tracking there. It's also got some other science in it via, acceleration and rotation and translation that it can figure out. It can kind of guess where your hand is, but when your hand's back here behind your head, the cameras on the inside-out tracking can't see that, and that's what occlusion is, and that's where the tracking gets really wonky. So I try to pull up my sword and shield. This little motion right here, I've lost tracking. That's where inside out loses me, personally. It's not as accurate. I don't have any problems with putting up cameras in my room. I love the lighthouses. I really want tracking 2.0. I really want the knuckles. I would much, much, much rather have a holodeck style room that is my VR space than an inside out tracked headset that I can take anywhere. It would be cool for demos. It'd be great to take to work. It'd be great to show off. It's great entry level VR. But for hardcore VR enthusiasts, I don't think inside out tracking is for them. So it's not really for me. Therefore, I haven't done a whole lot of looking into it to know the specs. Like I said, it will probably play the game on the lowest settings. It's just the tracking that's going to be an issue. That is my thoughts. Right, Diluvian cubes. That's what I was doing. So Diluvian cubes were over here on 5. No, 6, 4, 3, 2, something. One of these. There we go. Last one I pick. And quest. Alright, I am at level 1 right now. Hey, level 2. I think I gotta go kill something to level up. So I just got a buttload of experience. Let's see. Let's go shoot fireballs and something. 15,000 experience on this class. I'm gonna go out and shoot some red tails and see exactly how much experience I got. If I can remember how to fireball. Let's see. I'm also in my warrior gear, so that's not gonna help. There we go. This is why I'm not a mage. Hey, I got a better wand. I keep forgetting that I turned the gesture off. Let's see. 1. It was so tiny.
Angel, Angel MA, said, "You like Odyssey? Thanks for you explanation. In my opinion, just the simple VR will win in the world. For example, just when the PC were smaller, each family had one. The same will happen with VR."
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Inside Out will probably become more mainstream than the camera-mounted, the external cameras, just because of ease of access and ease of entry. So I was looking at an article earlier today that was showing the market shares, and the Inside Out tracking grew by quite a bit, while the other HMDs lost a bit of market share. So that got me up to level 5 on this, so that's really nice. I just don't have the gear to back it up. Or the skills, because... What the hell? Hi, how's it going? Fireball. In your face. Fireball. In your face. That was it. Something like that, yeah. Alright, so the Diluvian quest got 15,000 experience, got me up to halfway through level 5 on this class. Damn, my minimum frames per second has dipped down to 6 frames. That's ridiculous.
Lamavora is the place that has the Order encampment where you talk to Helga. That's Lamavora.
Oh.
And the guard with the red eyes is over near that camp.
Is he, whenever you're near the camp, is he to the right or the left?
We found rope.
Here, follow me.
I love the sounds of the just random players helping other random players. It's great. It's a floating little speck of dust there. Weird. Okay, so...
The Jordan Complex said, I wonder how much a really good VR treadmill will do for VR.
Nothing.
The Jordan Complex said. Also, what are your rig specs? Angel, Angel MA said.
There we go.
Is the Orbus VR your game with more hours? I love the game.
Let's see. So in order. Let me face the camera. I don't think that a VR treadmill will do much for in-house VR. I think VR treadmill, what its purpose will be for VR arcades, or just arcades in general. Something like a Dave & Buster's or an Andretti's, or you know, just the plethora of VR arcades that have sprung up. That's where I think treadmills have their place. My reasoning behind that is this. It would be okay here for Orbis, but let's say I'm playing Onward. So they're always shown in milsim games. So I'm going, I'm walking, and then I start hearing bullets whiz by my head. The first time this happened in Onward, I dropped to the ground. You can't do that in a treadmill. At best, you can like sit down in a treadmill, and it's got some weird clunky like diaper feeling strap along your butt. I just don't think treadmills the way they're currently designed will be good in-house. I did see some really cool tech that's nowhere near consumer level, but it was basically robots, a set of I think 5 robots that were just little platforms, and as you stepped, the robots would move back and then come around and go back to where your next step would be, and then move and then go around and come back. And so you had 3 in a line with one going around this way and then one going around this way. It was really cool. Something like that might work better on a larger scale, but I just don't think we have the tech to do treadmills right now. My little rant. Okay, what was I doing? Right. I was trying to not be a mage anymore. Hey! So... What am I doing? I have completed the Diluvian thing, I think. Diluvian puzzle done. So I need to do the Chudkatet. So, the Chudkatet stuff is... I got a few of them done. Let's look. Alright, so we've got 3 and 10 done. So 10 must have been the pyramid. And then 3 was... As we get through all this crap... It feels like I passed it. Yeah, I think I passed it. Oh. Greater Fireball is a B. That would have been good to know. Frostbolt is an M. Whatever. Let's see. Chudkatet, here we go. They moved the page. So we did 3, which was stand upon a higher span and look upon a rotten land. So we got that one. We got the last verse is unable to read. Blue Worm, that was somewhere in the pyramid. So we think that Bleed Hot is probably the fire pit area. So let's go check out that. That's fairly close-ish.
I'm thinking about joining the Fireflies.
Yeah, they have some nice people too on it.
Yeah, it's starting
So Shadow.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
they're
streaming tonight.
I am.
They're what got me most of the way to 19.
Finally hit 20 after about a year.
Actually hit 19.
So
two very good players.
embarrassing, but yeah, I finally hit it. At least it was before the first expansion, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the Chud Cadet stuff.
have to wait for overrated to be on, and I don't think
some
he
fella
is.
came up to me, or I was
So
on
you're
my
on?
buddy's account, and he was telling me you were talking about me and whatnot, saying some good stuff.
Oh, yeah, so my rig specs. I got off on a tangent and forgot to answer. I mentioned this earlier in the stream as well. Right now, I have a Rampage, I think it's a 5 Extreme, but it might be I'm pretty sure it's a 5. Rampage 5 Extreme. I have a Titan X Maxwell, so the first iteration of the Titan X. They did the whole Titan X, Titan XP, and then Titan X Big P, or I don't know. It's a very confusing naming scheme, but there was the Titan X, the Titan X Pascal, and the Titan XP, and I have the first iteration of that. So probably lesser than a 1080 Ti right now. Dominator Platinum, 16 gigs, DDR4, 3000 megahertz, i7 5960X, 2 terabyte Samsung SSDs, and a 512 Samsung SSD. I think that's pretty much it. All in a Cosmos 2 tank of a case. I actually have new parts on the way out. So I couldn't find a Rampage for the 9900K, so I got a Maximus 11 Extreme with obviously a 9900K, 64 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB, DDR4 3733. I wanted to get 4Ks, but the only thing that was QBL'd for that motherboard, that was the highest speed that they had, with good timings. Let's see, storage is all NVMe's, so 2 M.2 2 terabyte SSDs with a 512 NVMe M.2, both all three Samsung. The 2 terabytes are 970 EVOs, and the 512 is a 970 Pro. In the Cosmos C700M case, it's a really, really sexy case. It just arrived today, and I unboxed it just to make sure that the tempered glass was not busted, and it looks fucking amazing. I'm probably going to put it together on stream once all the pieces come in. So, do the whole like, sub, click the bell for notices. I don't know if I will do it next weekend, since the Orbis beta test is going to be next weekend. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how things go. This rig is definitely showing its age, and it's struggling. The water pump is making a very unhealthy whine sound that I really, really don't like. So I'm looking to get this taken care of quick, fast, and in a hurry, to be honest. This is where I would expect the whole Chud Cadet thing to be. It would be... That wasn't what I wanted. 8. That. I have to go all the way back here. Nope. Okay, Chud Cadet 2 is done. So we did pick the right place. Come back to Chud Cadet here. There it is. Okay, so the scales of Volsagna's womb chance upon an ember bloom. An ember bloom. Okay, so this is the ember bloom. Okay, so this is not... Either these are not in... Oh, ember bloom. Fire flowers. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Ifrit's veins bleed hot with purpose. Pool upon a flowered surface. This seems like both of them, to be honest. Weird. I don't know where else would be a fire pit. So is Orbus VR my game with more hours? It is actually not. I believe it's very close. If you add in all the time that I spent in the Orbis beta, then yes, it probably is. I spent a lot of hours in the Orbis beta. Or it's probably close. Elite Dangerous is actually probably my most played VR title. And the reason that is because I was able to play Elite Dangerous with my DK2 when I got the Oculus DK2. So when the Oculus DK2 came out, there wasn't a whole hell of a lot of great VR titles. Elite Dangerous was amazing in VR. I got myself a HOTUS, and I would sit there for hours and just dogfight in space, and it was friggin' amazing. It's still a great VR title, and I still load it up and play it. Elite Dangerous is great. It is one of the better implemented VR titles. It had a lot of issues early on, but they've been working on it, and they've come a long way. So, Chudkatet here. Madness, Spits, and Arid Earth, a cradle for the darkest birth. The heights attract an endless praise. Into the void, direct your gaze. Woodland henge that gods decry, lament against a frigid sky. So, closed for repairs. So we definitely need to go to the Frozen Spit. Trying to think. It's been so long since I've been in this game that none of this is just screaming out at me that this is that place. Drinking from the water's edge, abandoned site of tribal pledge. That kind of sounds like the ruins over there, but maybe not. Let's go into... I don't know. Do I want to go this way? I can't think of anything over here that it might be. I also don't know if these numbers line up the way that I think they do. Because blue worm doesn't make sense for the pyramid. I should have kept O with me.
Said. I can list the areas off if you don't mind spoilers.
You know what, go for it. Oh, you know what? There's a boat over here. That might be one of them. Water's Edge. This is basically just a sightseeing trip. One of them might be the Balloon City. It'll be nice to get reacquainted with the world for it to, you know, all get destroyed. Final Fantasy XIV style. And have to relearn everything. Hey! Max 105 frames. Okay, this better be a Chudkatet. That makes sense to me. Does not say done. The dragon just went like through everything. This boat looks amazing, and I really wanted this boat to be something with the next expansion. All right, I'll put it up and
Chandra.
Nope, this is not a one.
Next to the Lucien Lake there are stone pillars. Next to Saniel World Boss there are stone pillars. Tall grass in the rainforest. Temple behind the grass. Stone pillars behind the temple.
Am I looking for stone pillars?
Said. Is Paladin an actual class in Orbus now?
Paladin is an announced class for the expansion for Orbus Reborn. So they just released a blog post today. So orbusvr.com, go to the blog. If you follow me on Twitter, I tweeted about it this morning. I actually beat Orbis tweeting about it by an hour.
Sometimes they are stone pillars.
Okay, so just sometimes. So the beta will start not tomorrow, or I guess maybe today. I don't know if it's after 12 or not. Not this Friday, but next Friday will be the third beta weekend for the Orbis Reborn beta. And with that, we will get our first taste of the Paladin.
Said. Stone pillars behind Lamavora Spa.
The Paladin is going to be a tank. To me, that's obvious. It's going to wield a great big hammer. When you think Paladin, think Thor. That's basically what the Paladin's going to be. It's not very Paladin-like to me, but it sounds pretty cool.
Chanter.
So you have a great big hammer.
Above Green Lady Forest behind the temple.
You have a great big hammer, and you can reach up into the sky.
Should be all of them.
Reach up into the sky and use the ability, and like lightning shoots down, and it does an AoE, and that's your taunt.
An overhaul on the game, or just an expansion.
Orbis Reborn is basically think like what Final Fantasy XIV did with 1.0 versus a Realm Reborn. That's kind of what Reborn is for Orbis. It is a reimagining of the game, so new art style, new classes, the world's getting bigger. It's set, I think, 22 years in the future of what current Orbis is. So you're jumping ahead 20 some odd years. The world looks drastically different. High Step actually looks like an Ironforge type of city. It looks like an MMO hub city. It looks big. It looks massive. It looks really cool.
Said.
New classes.
Really? That sounds awesome.
Yes.
I've been wanting to try Orbus for some time, but the game looked a bit lackluster for an MMO.
So
I'd love to see Orbus Reborn and how it looks.
I have streams from the first and second beta weekends. Keep in mind, those are beta weekends. So things will hopefully change and improve. Expect crashes and bugs and weirdness while you're watching the stream. Beta is beta. But if you want to see it, they're just Orbus VR Reborn Livestream Weekend 1 and Weekend 2, I think are the titles. Several hours of gameplay from each of the new classes. So the Bard is Weekend 1 and the Shaman is Weekend 2. Nothing too spectacular, just going through the early levels for both classes. Just a couple of levels of gameplay, but you see the new areas and some of the new things. The dragon racing, which isn't really racing, it's more like dragon time trial racing. But there's that. There's critter capturing. There's a new mission system where you pick up missions, turn them in. You can get bronze, silver, gold rank on finishing a mission. So a mission might be go into the desert and kill worms. And it's not going to say go kill 10 worms. It's just going to say go cull some worms. And the more you do, you go kill like 5 worms and you can go turn it back in for a bronze level. Or you can sit out there and kill 50 worms and turn it back in for a gold level. It all depends on how much you want to do, but your reward is dependent on how much you actually do and get that bronze, silver, or gold tier of that. Let's see, what else? There's a lot of good stuff. Themiral VR, thank you for that subscribe. Let's see, Sanyel is this way.
Said. I'm gonna sub to you to be kept updated on the game info. Big fan of MMOs and would love to do some MMO stuff in VR.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Fan of Civ, so something like that in VR would be awesome.
Huge fan of... Oh, Final Fantasy, yes. This game takes a lot of inspiration from a lot of different things. I have some interviews with Riley Dutton very early on, like in the beta for this version of the game, where some of the questions I asked were about his inspiration for the game, and I think I've gone too far. And Final Fantasy XI is one of the inspirations for this title. So it's no surprise that he's doing something similar to what Final Fantasy XIV did with an Orbis Reborn type of deal. And I think that I know where these Sanyel stones are. It's going to be interesting getting there. I think there's going to be some 5-point mobs in the way.
Chanter said, "World boss is the way you are going."
Yes. Yep. I came sort of in the middle of this patch here, and it was a coin toss. Do I go left or right? I picked wrong. Alright, this is going to be interesting, and by interesting I mean a pain in the ass. Don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro. It's over here where the Diluvian Cube was. Okay. So here's the little Stonehenge, and that should be... Hey, there we go. That was 4. I'm curious
The
to
Jordan
see.
Complex said,
4 was.
"Is Orbus on PSVR?"
Orbis is not on PSVR. I don't think that they are going to do PSVR. Just the... To be honest, the tech isn't good enough. It's good for entry-level VR, but it's not good for something like this. The biggest thing is the motion tracking is not the greatest. The having to stand front and center. I really want to play more Borderlands, but the having to lock my feet in position and not physically move my body where I can, you know, spin in circles here in the Vive, just, it's so frustrating on the PSVR. But I do have a couple of titles that I got for Christmas that I do need to review, and I do want to play more Borderlands, so I'll probably stream that at some point.
Said, "There is one in the plains right before you reach the desert." The Jordan Complex said, "That's what I figured, but would add a ton of players."
It probably would add a ton of players. It's that balance between dumbing the game down and making it available to everyone versus having a good game and retaining players. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the best decision or not, but I would not buy it on PSVR, but I'm sure that many people would. I am somewhat of a snob when it comes to my VR games. I am fairly critical. I think there was a comment on one of my videos that said, "You're fucking picky," end quote. I'm like, yeah, okay, your point. Yes, I am. But I do think that probably the inside-out headsets, the self-contained, might be enough to handle it. We're getting to the end of the PlayStation's life cycle here, so I don't know. It would be cool to see it, but meh. I wouldn't lose any sleep if it did not happen. And so, you know, I don't know if you have seen these guys or not. These guys are cactars. Yeah. So the Final Fantasy inspiration is plain as day in a lot of places. I sat and just grinded these things, ground. I killed these things for XP for a really long time, even when it wasn't optimal, just because they were cactars. I really love that they're here. It gives me a warm and fuzzy. Nice little bit of nostalgia. I wish they did 100 needles or 1,000 needles attack, but they can only push it so far, I assume. I think that I know where this one is too. Now that I kind of know what I'm looking for, I'm getting an idea of some of these places. Lamavora one, I think I know where it is. In fact, I think in one of my streams I found it, and I'm trying to stare at it with an Ipecac potion, thinking that it was for a different quest, and wondering what the hell is this here for.
Said, "I just wish Orbus had a bit more mobility during combat."
Yes, yes. It absolutely makes sense. It absolutely makes sense.
1000 spikes winking face would be a good replacement nam. Tamriel VR.
1000 spikes.
Said. Asterisk name. Chanter. Said. There is a mini boss in the game called a mutant cactuar that shoots poison needles.
Alright, so there she be. That's what I was looking for. Alright, and like I said, I think I know where the Llama Vora one is. What? Which one is this going to be? Woodland Henge. That gods decry, lament. No, it's not the frigid sky. Drinking from the water edge. Mountain Shadow. Demon Imp. Entreats veins, bleed hot with purpose. Pool upon. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. For any of these.
Complex. Said. I can't think of any VR game that has great mobile RPG combat.
Vanishing Realms? Vanishing Realms is kind of my go-to for RPGs. I really liked it.
If you have any knowledge of mage teleports, the Llama Vora teleport will take you right inside the style pillars.
I haven't looked at a teleport chart or a teleport stone or had to do any teleports in like a year, so I don't remember any of them. I don't even remember how to start. I think it's the up. Is it the zigzag with the in the? Or is that? No, I think Resurrection is the Sigma, and the sideways Z is teleport to start it off. If you can tell me the runes, then I might be able to do it.
Chanter. Said. Yes. Chanter. Said. That's the one.
Okay, what are the runes? I'm gonna repair my gear real quick. They changed the Lakewood Inn Tavern. I'm gonna go check out the tavern really quick. Grab a drink.
Chanter.
Okay, inside still looks pretty much the same.
Start the spell. Fireball one spell, then a spell that looks like a ladder.
Just those two? Okay.
Phil Hendry 100 said, I linked a JPG with the runes to your Discord.
Yeah, but then I'd have to get out a headset and go look at it, and where's the fun in that? Okay, let's see if I can not fuck this up. Let me face the camera. Hey! So you said Fireball 1, and then the H. Come on. Hey! I'm not suck. Hey, and it was even the right one. Yay, go me. Oh shit, I walked into a rock. This almost looks like the rocks that I need too. Alright, I don't want to be walking around as a mage. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Alright, so from here...
Henry 100.
Where am I going? So this is a town...
Well done.
Thank you, thank you. I think I'm going the wrong way for this. Those are the pools. I think what I want is this way. And feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's this way. If memory serves. Which, like I keep saying, like a broken record, it's been a really fucking long time, and my memory probably is not correct.
Chanter said, those should be the things you need.
Really?
Chanter
Those were the things?
said, You already...
Oh, those were the things. Okay. So now I have 5, 7, 8, and 9. 5, 7, 8, 9. Assuming that these are in the appropriate order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The heights attract an endless praise. Into the void, direct your gaze. Alright, so drinking
Jordan
from the water's
Complex
edge, abandoned site of tribal
said,
pledge.
Looking forward to CES next week?
Always new goodie. Yes and no, because I just bought a lot of money's worth of PC components, and if they announce something that I want... bleh. But yes, looking forward to CES. Mountain Shadow and Frozen Gate at an altar of the oldest hate. The demon imp thus slumbers low in tropic glades before the snow. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and figure that out. Green Lady Forest, where there is one above that. I was just near the Green Lady Forest.
AMD is supposed to be announcing new chips. Chanter
I'm not
said,
concerned about AMD.
If you go to the Green Lady Forest, there is one above that. The Jordan Complex said, HTC is teasing something too.
Ooh. What I would love to see, I don't think that we're going to see it, but what I would absolutely love to see is Valve's headset announced. Valve's headset announced and Knuckles. Those two things would make CES for me.
Chanter said, is home teleport available?
It should be. But there is the cube over here, I think. So just wandering on over this way. Yeah, so here's the other Diluvian cube. Interesting. Let me grab my ball. Alright, this way.
The Jordan Complex said, think you might start / join a guild?
I actually do have a guild. My guild, and bonus points if you get the reference, my guild is the Mithril Musketeers. Let's see. Barnaby was actually in my guild for a while.
Hey, buddy. Oi.
He bites.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I told you, he bites.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful. So without Googling, does anybody get the Mithril Musketeers?
Chanter said, something to do with Vast Oak?
Ha 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 ha! Points for that man.
Chanter said, I don't remember correctly.
The Mithril Musketeers were basically Bestock's highest tier of Musketeer, and the Musketeers were basically their army. So you, sir, just became my favorite person in chat right now. Sorry, Barnaby. All right, where was I? I'm going the wrong way. Why are you letting me go the wrong way? This isn't toward Green Lady Forest. And I'm still salty that I never got an invite into EK, but you know, whatever. I had my little rant about them earlier anyways.
Phil Hendry 100 said, can't deny the points. The Jordan Complex said, death to Chanter. Chanter
Uh-oh.
said,
I just made you a target.
Dash.
Hey, penis shrooms. We always need penis shrooms. If we're gonna just be wandering aimlessly this way towards Green Lady Forest, then we might as well get some penis shrooms along the way. Well, there were some. Then they all just went away. You know what? I'm also not on my mount. What the hell am I doing? Do I even know how to play this game? Alright, so I think that I was talking about the Paladin earlier. Somebody asked about the Paladin. I didn't actually finish the explanation about the Paladin. So you've got a great big hammer. You're a tank. I think that you're basically going to be an AoE tank. You reach your hand up into the sky, and you can use an ability where lightning comes down, strikes you, goes out into an AoE. That's your taunt. You have an ability where you slam your hammer onto the ground, and it does AoE damage. That's also a taunt.
Choose level 20 talent.
Oh, I didn't do that. Right.
Choose the damage one for dungeons, defense one for raids. The Jordan Complex. Said. Cool class. Hate the name.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a paladin. Let's see, it has the ability to throw its hammer, and then you can also, hey, what is this? There's a thing here that I don't have. In addition to being able to throw your hammer, you can call it, it will come back to you, and I believe you can press the grip and teleport to it. Chanter just doesn't want me to talk about the Paladin. I think that's just, he's secretly like very anti-Paladin, so every time I start talking about it, he's just like, there's a thing over here, go do that. Ooh, shiny. Right, there was a Diluvian cube over here too, I believe.
Chanter said, I would never.
Yeah, okay.
Said, oh slash.
Hey, how's it going?
Chanter said, behind the castle thing back there.
Really? Really?
Chanter
You're
said, might have to teleport through the wall.
Fucker. Teleport through the wall, that seems bad. Yeah, I'm not getting any angle that way. You just walk in through the front door, too. So here is one of our Diluvian cubes. Let's see. Quest. Okay, we don't have this done yet.
Chanter said, go inside, then teleport through.
Yeah, nope, I got it done. It's done. We cleared it. We just had to go to the back of the wall. Weird. I'll go back there just for shits and giggles, though. All it cared about was you looking through the window, I think. And seeing the archway.
Still immersive. Said. Skog troll? Norwegian for wood troll, basically LOL pog.
There we go. It's weird that you can't get back here, but there are enemies back here.
Said. Yeah, it forces you to go through the wall. I thought that was weird.
Oh, it didn't force me to go through the wall. I got the clear just by walking up to the window and looking out at it. So the intent was probably just to have you walk up here and look out and see the thing. In fact, which one was this? Was this the stare through the void thing? So this one was the, I think it was
Chanter
5.
Said. To get back there, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're probably not supposed to go back there, but it's weird that there are enemies back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The heights attract an endless praise. Into the void, direct your gaze. So yeah, into the void, direct your gaze. That actually kind of looks a little bit like the portal in Reborn. The portal in Reborn is much larger though, so it's probably not related, but it's weird that they use void with the new enemy types.
Imagine being the poor bastard that actually had to find all of these for the first time.
Oh, it was probably EK, and they probably just canvassed the map. Alright, you take this zone, go look until you find the shit. And, I mean, the first person that found this, they were doing it while they were playing the game, so all of these spots were fresh in their mind. All of the lore was fresh in their mind.
Said. Hey, was watching your War Dust video earlier. Did you say it was suggested by your significant other?
War Dust was not. Contractors was suggested by Kay. War Dust was, War Dust I think was just Barnaby telling me that it was awesome until I picked it up and tried it. Which is what happens and what you get to do if you join Discord. Link in the description below.
Shuffle as well. Yeah, I'm gonna join your party, and then invite him.
How are you getting this healing orb?
It's the musketeer.
No, thank you.
Phil Hendry 100 said.
Phil Hendry 100. Oh, he said smile. That's why she didn't say anything.
The Jordan Complex said. LOL, I suggested Blade and Sorcery in Discord.
Yep, and I did it, didn't I? I'm here to have fun.
Said.
And show you guys gameplay.
Lake across from Ward Camp.
Across from the Ward Camp?
Chanter said. Left of the Zoological Gardens entrance from High Step. Chanter said.
Think I might know where that is.
Behind the temple in the Volusia camp. Behind the big grass wall.
Lake across from Ward Camp. In Lucian Plains. That's not ringing. Actually, it might be. Is this not one of them over here? I really would have expected this to be one.
Still immersive. Said. Eggplant splashing seat symbol tongue eyes. Chanter.
Barnaby, if he gets outrageous, go ahead and time him out. Weird.
Chanter
it looks different.
Said. Lucienne Plains is where you killed the guy that spawned the dogs.
Yeah.
Still immersive. Said. Hahaha, sorry, had to check if she said it, lol.
Okay, no, I've just had people come in here and be ridiculous, so if in moderation, perfectly fine. But there are people that will come in here and just be like, fag, are you gay? Fag. And it's really annoying, and I have like 0 tolerance for it. But if you're just screwing around and it's part of the conversation, I have no problems with it. I have no problems with dirty humor. This looks like they changed it. I don't remember it being this this misty and this creepy feeling and looking. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to the Lucian Plains then. So where was it? Zoological Guardians might be quicker.
Chanter.
And the temple
said, the area you are in now is where you get the J is for Jester Orb. Chanter.
Yes.
Said, they did change it.
I was
Chanter.
grinding that with Bartleby was one of the last things I did.
Reworked the entire island.
Yeah, so one of the last things that I did in this game before I had to go get shoulder surgery. Bartleby. Farming your stupid orb. I don't even think we got the orb. I didn't get one, I know that. I think the other guy that we were with, I think he got one. But neither one of us did.
Said. Just got curious if she would be quiet like with the smiley, but damn. I guess YouTube community isn't far from Twitch sometimes then. Chanter.
Yeah, no, you're perfectly fine, man.
I have one of the balls, but I want a second one. Phil Hendry one.
I have two.
Said.
I'm sorry that you only have one.
Purple testicle orb. Phil Hendry 100. Said. No, I got one.
Oh, okay, cool. It was far too long ago. My memory barely goes back a week. Why am I not on a mount again? Jesus Christ. You guys need to tell me when I'm being stupid.
Chanter. Said. I have farmed solo for like 20 hours on the ones that airy by themselves, only to find out that they only drop from the ones in the groups of 3.
Oh, damn.
Chanter. Said. I'm so mad. Phil Hendry 100. Said. Haha, I forgot mounts are a thing too. The Jordan Complex. Said. You're being stupid.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was very helpful. I'm going to take my Blade and Sorcery review back now. I'm going to delete that video. You have to unwatch it. Alright, where the hell am I going? I'm going to Lucian Plains. What were the other ones? God damn it. Where is... Scroll up. Zoological Gardens, and then Volusia Camp behind the big grass wall. Okay, I know where that is. That's in the... Oh, god damn it. The jungle's back that way. I feel like I'm going to one end of the map, going all the way back to the other end of the map, and not really doing this in a very logical order. I'm already this far. I might as well keep going. Then I can just recall to High Step and...
If you're going to the zoo, you are going the wrong direction.
Yeah, no, I'm already halfway to the Lucian Plains, so I might as well go to the Lucian Plains.
Zoo is going to be faster, then do Rainforest, then Lucian. Chanter.
I'm already halfway here.
That will be the faster order. Still immersive. Said. And since I just joined, what may thee be doing in Orbus at this moment?
I am doing... Chudkatet. And you guys are helping me out. Well, air quotes, helping. Sending me back and forth all over the map. So I'm finishing up the main story quest. I finished up the Diluvian puzzle. Earlier we did Grim Reaper 1, 2, and 3, and all I have left to finish Faction Hero in the main story quest is Chudkatet. And Chudkatet is basically it's a sightseeing tour to find all of these Chudkatet locations. We have done 1 through 6 and 10. We have 7, 8, and 9, and they are Lucian Plains, a great big pool over here in Lucian Plains. Let's see. Here, this is what I want. Let's see. That is Kingsport. These are not the maps that I want.
Said.
I don't have the map for here.
Once you get past the broken building, go left.
Yeah, I don't have a map for this place, so we have to rely on Chanter and his directions. So that is what we're doing.
Chanter said, "You will find the lake and the stone pillars."
I'm being mean, but Chanter's actually been a great big help.
Said, "Weird questions. Do you guys have memories of places from VR like they were real places? Heard people felt like this after Lone Echo."
Not so much. I do find myself wishing I could teleport, but that's not necessarily because of VR. But I spend a lot of time in VR, so I've sort of disassociated that. It's easy for me to turn on and turn off the VR. Are you sure it was left at the broken building? Because this is not Lucian Plains. This is going into the desert. I'm fairly certain that this is wrong.
Chanter.
I think it is that way and around the corner.
Chanter said, "Other way." Chanter said, "You had to go past the broken building."
I did go past the broken building.
Said, "Had more dreams of games I've played in VR, which is kind of cool, but only got the gear for so not much yet. QQ."
I mean, at least it's something.
Chanter said, "Like through it."
Well, even if I had gone through it, this would still be left.
Bye bad.
Hey, I got to pick some pretty flowers, so it's cool. Alright, so I think it's that way, isn't it? I feel like it's that way. Yeah, I'm going this way. Because that is not where I want to go.
Chanter
I know that much.
Said, "Now it's behind you." Chanter said, "Behind few asterisk." Chanter said, "I give up."
It's okay. I get you. Actually, I think I know where this one is too. It is right over here.
Phil Hendry 100 said,
"Yep.
In-game compass would be useful."
It says north. It tells me where O is because we're still in a party with O.
Chanter said,
Hey.
"Nah, I'm completely wrong."
Alright.
Chanter said,
And then the Diluvian cube for this is on the other side of this. Alright. So that is 7 done. So now we have 8 and 9. Does 7 actually make sense for this? I'm too far. So drinking from the water's edge, abandoned site of tribal pledge. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, okay. So we made a tribal pledge over there, and this is an abandoned site at the water's edge. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. So we have Neath the Mountain's Shadow and Frozen Gate in Altar of the Oldest Hate.
The very tall grass in the rainforest.
Yeah, the Demon Imp.
Chanter.
Oh, the Demon Imp. Okay, I know what that is.
Ones.
Yeah, so the Demon Imp is the purple Koopa thing. Let's go back. Oh, fuck, I got 3-minute cooldown. Quickest way back. Quickest way back. Wish I had a map of this place. Flowers, thank you. Okay, these are making more sense now. They make more sense now that I actually know the destinations. Go figure.
Chanter said, teleport is a 45-degree rotated square and the pitchfork.
What? Oh, okay, 45 and the pitchfork. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Or try that. I was like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Hey!
Still immersive said, I've been watching everything Orbus VR lately, seriously hyping mid-late January when I can afford a VR setup.
There we go. Come on. Oh, damn it. I freaking... I want the gestures back. 3 intellect. Did we ever figure out what the difference between intellect and strength was? I think one is physical attack and one is abilities. Like, did we ever quantify how much it impacts? I tried to do a video on it at one point in time, but it was so bad that I never released it. I was going to go to bed early today, too. So much for that idea. Well, I hope that it comes soon, and I hope you get in game soon. I hope you get in game soon enough to try. So all of the Orbis Reborn beta weekends are free to anyone who has purchased the game. So if you own Orbis VR, you just automatically get into the beta weekends, and there are instructions that I give you, or that they give you whenever you whenever the weekends come around. So we're looking at this as the other Shudkatet.
Said, strength is normal sword swings. Intellect is the combos, I believe.
That's what I thought too, but I was curious as to the, I think I already have this. I was curious as to whether or not it was quantified. Like 5 strength equals X more damage.
Hype you.
Hype for the fucking Paladin. I want to get my hands on the Paladin. I really hope, though, that the 4th test brings with it a melee-focused class that is a DPS class. I want to pew-pew stab things in the face or in the back. Stealth class would be great. Dark Knight class would be great. Rogue Thief class would be great.
There is a slight difference.
There's a slight difference with...
Chanter.
I think I missed something.
Said. But almost unnoticeable for warriors.
Oh, okay. Got it. I was very confused for a second. I lost the train of the discussion.
Chanter. Said. For mages you can tell who has more strength on their wand because their spells will travel slightly faster.
Interesting. So strength is travel speed and intelligence is damage, I assume? Alright, we've got our last Shudkatet on the way, thanks to Enchanter. Or, sorry, Chanter. The way she's saying your name, it sounds like Enchanter.
Chanter. Said. Precisely. The Jordan Complex. Said. Hey guys, Gotta go to bed for work tomorrow. Have a good one.
Night, Jordan. I am probably, after we wrap this up and turn it in, that is probably what I'm going to call it for the night. I had intended to go to bed early, but this has been fun. Thank you all for hanging out.
Said. Good night, Chanter. Said. See you later, man. Have a good night.
You too. Feels good to be back in Orbis. I kept, like I said at the beginning of the stream, throughout my Christmas vacation, I kept wanting to get back in and stream it, but just there were so many other things to do during that time. I wanted to put out, my goal, to be honest, was for my 2 weeks off to treat this like my job and put out like 2 reviews a day or record 2 reviews a day and do streaming at night. And yeah, my motivation level just never got there. I would have burnt myself out and that would have just been bad. So I was lazy and I never got around to the streaming part of things. But I did get a lot of videos I got a lot of videos Got a decent number of videos released. I'm mostly happy with that. This way, to the left, to the left. Recoup a dead in the box to the left. I feel like they changed those guys too. They don't look the same. These are not the Koopa-looking lizards that I grew up with. Definitely not those things. Those things look different. Maybe I'm just psychotic. But no, they were not two-tone before like that. Good, he's not aggroing me. Alright, am I gonna finish this quest as soon as I find this place? Probably am. I probably can't go in there. Oh. Only level 5 musketeer. This is not going to be good for anyone. Oh yeah, that's going to be even worse. Alright, well fuck it. This experience might just be wasted. I assume it's the building over there.
Chanter said. You can sneak, or just suicide run it.
I think that I would die too quickly as one of the other classes. They're all level 5. At least there's loot to be had. Right. Okay. It's gonna be out back. Yeah, these guys are definitely changed. Oh, come on.
Chanter said. Probably behind the building if I had to guess.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Oh, wonderful.
Chanter said. So maybe you will have a chance, so switch. Chanter said. Because there are stone pillars back there.
we're just gonna kill this guy. This is gonna take for fucking ever.
Chanter said, kill the healer first.
I didn't realize we gotten a healer. We have multiple healers. Alright, fuck it. We cheated.
Chanter.
They came after me anyways.
There are 2 of them. Chanter said, yeah,
there we go.
Maybe just flee this one. Still immersive said, run FLR. Still immersive said, run forest run asterisk.
Alright, so B with circles in it, huh? Okay, so we got it. And we're done. Return to Helga at her camp in the Lamavora. Okay, so this is an actual turn-in. I didn't have to do any of that shit with the class. Damn it. Blah, 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 blah.
Said, are you supposed to turn it in somewhere?
I am supposed to turn it in somewhere. I'm supposed to turn it in at Helga with Lamavora. Repair my gear. Repair items, thank you. Lamavora. Let's see, getting to Lamavora. I have no idea where I am right now, much less where Lamavora is. Go this way. Actually, we can go back this way.
Chanter said, teleport is still fireball 1 spell and then the H.
You're right. I'm dumb.
Is there like an ultimate reward for the main?
And he's sending out.
Alright, yep, you're right. I gotta go to Guild
And I
City.
muted him and it didn't do any good.
That's a fat L. Okay, well, let's go to Guild City then, and then I'll help you out with that. Okay,
we have
bye,
a lot
Jolly.
of party members that are spread out everywhere.
See you later.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there he is.
Okay,
we're going to,
I'm feeling a little malicious.
What?
We're going to Guild City.
Oh, Guild City. Okay.
Wait, how do I get different?
We're gonna fly there?
No, we're just gonna walk there.
Okay.
Oh, the guy gave me a ticket though for the bus thing.
Oh, yeah, it's part of his quest, I think.
You don't need to do that. It's fine. Let's go. Because, okay, so the boat ride takes like 5 minutes to get there, and you can't move. You're just sitting there for 5 minutes doing nothing. We can walk that way, and it takes like 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit,
Oh,
he's
so how
making
do
a
I
portal.
Oh.
Let's go in it. Let's go.
Are they coming? Are they gonna come? Ah. They did. They did. At least I didn't put it on somebody. I just put it near them. I wasn't as big a dick as I could have been. So that used to actually be a thing for the longest time, is trying to sneak up on people and teleport them places. The teleport that you'd send them to would be the jungle teleport, because there were lions that were basically right on top of the spawn point. So you'd send them there and they'd get attacked and die. We were a bunch of jackasses in the beta.
Said, that's still a thing XD.
I wanted to, but I don't know anyone here anymore, so there's not anyone that I feel like I could get away with doing it and just not be an asshole. I'm an ass, but usually only to the people that I know.
Chanter said, newbies get sent to Frosted Spit and get one shot all the time.
That's shitty. It shouldn't happen to newbies. Like, if you're gonna do that to a veteran player, then yeah, it's a laugh. If you're gonna do that to a level 1, then that's just hurting the game. Alright, now we'll mage it up. I'm doing mage because I'm a horrible mage and I don't want to have to level it. Whereas the other ones will be nice. You're back and you look haunted. I take it you found the locations in the Black Guide? Well done. A lesser explorer might have cracked under such pressure. I'll mark these places on my map and send my best explorers out to conduct research on them. In the meantime, you've proven that you have what it takes. We stand on no ceremony here. You are now an explorer of our league. Take this cloak to show off your status throughout the world. Though it might get you some odd looks from the Order, if you make any new discoveries, be sure to return to me.
But only to the people that try to annoy me.
Okay, if they're being annoying, then yes, by all means, fuck them up. In the only means that we have available. Use a book. So now I have. The quests. I've been doing the wrong one. Let's see. Catch of the day. More treats. This is not what I want. Bestiary, Dorg Soldier, Dragon of Novi Ghoul. That's the dungeon. Ozark Wilds. I don't think I need to do that. I don't have any main story quests anymore? That can't be where it ends. Do I have to go back to Marcus? It seems wrong. Completed, fearing that the Order guards will suspect her. Yeah, that's not... Well, that's anticlimactic. I guess I could go back to Marcus. Yeah, 20 minutes on that. And I think that I'm basically out of reagents. I have a single reagent left. I don't want to use that. Whale. I guess we're hoofing it. Oh no, oh no. That was not good. I might want to go back to a class that can actually take care of itself out here. So where do people gather for the raids and the shard dungeons? Do they just hang out in High Step until some people show up, or do they hang out actually in the mines?
Chanter said, "Mount up." Phil
Oh,
Henry
damn it.
100.
Thank you.
LOL.
Stop laughing, you great big jackass. I bet you wouldn't be mounted either.
Chanter said. People gather for raids in Discord and then they just head straight to the entrance with all their pots.
Got it.
Phil Hendry 100 said. Definitely not.
You're a great big jackass. Such pretty purple flowers.
Chanter said. For shards, people will try to get a group in high steps sometimes, but more often than not they will use Discord as well.
Should probably pop in there and at some point, at some time. This is broken square pitchfork. I'm going to get back into this, then I need to memorize all of those.
Said. In this game, having an active guild is a very useful thing.
Oh yeah. I don't want to give up the Mithril Musketeers though. And I don't want to lead a guild. So, I'm a bit boned.
Chanter said. Because high tier shards don't happen in pusses. Chanter.
Oh really?
Said. Oops.
Wow. Okay. That must be why I don't get any pusses. I have a high tier shard. Sorry.
Chanter said. Pick up groups. Chanter said. I tried, okay?
Yes, you did. I saw. It was hilarious. Thank you. Where was I going? What was I doing? Marcus. I was going to Marcus. Because I think that that's what I'm supposed to do. Even though I don't have a quest for it. I guess I could go to Bart. Didn't Bart say, like, go fuck myself when I tried to get his support? Where is Bart now? Okay, well, he's got nothing for me. The Urban War? So annoying.
Chanter said. No, he made you kill the Sword of Ma'at, then he gave you the Guardian Ring.
Looks like a lot of new players. Like a disproportionate amount of new players. It's weird. In a good way. You haven't told me I'm doing something stupid yet, so I'm assuming that I'm on the right path. So I'm just rolling with it.
Chanter said. The game was on sale for the holidays.
Makes sense.
Chanter said. That will explain all the nweebies.
The nweebies. I'm basically just a nweebie in a level 20 skin. I've been gone so damn long.
Chanter said. Do you have the bestiary quest like? Chanter.
My bestiary quest is it is on the wilds. Let's see. Cecilia's bestiary 5. Oh no, the bestiary is on the dungeon.
Said. I'll be one of those newbies soon, PogChamp.
That's cool. We're all newbies once. That is something that a lot of elite players forget is that at one point they were a newbie too. Whether it was in this game or another game, at some point they were a noob. And there are some things that they're still noobs about. It's something that I always try to keep in mind. Hey, look at that! I was right! Go figure. As you once swore loyal to me, I now swear it in return. My life is yours. Consider it payment for the good work you've done. But the battle rages on, and we must continue our fight against the Order, bringing them to justice for all that they have done, and our loved ones, they have done it too.
My spies have returned from the capital. They bring with them troubled news. That snake, Roma.
Fucking snake.
He has taken his enforcers and fled Guild City.
Hassan
they make
Hunter
haste towards the snowy mountains of the Necropolar.
Is the day-night cycle location server based?
You know,
I don't think so, but it is pretty long.
Travels into that godforsaken land, unless they have cause to do so. I fear that our bishop has discovered the tomb of Keborjan somewhere out there in the
When I was a noob,
waste.
I watched your streams.
I appreciate that, thank you.
All those weapons with 1000 attack, and I wanted to get to that level of mastery.
Those ruins would make a fitting burial site for the first Janist.
Chanter said.
Or maybe Roma
So
has
that
discovered
okay you.
something far worse.
Chanter
A weapon.
said. You are the only
My
reason
friend,
I reached
saddle one of our
endgame.
horses immediately.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Foothills in the north. Find Roma. Find his men. Stop them. He cannot be allowed to fall off the map.
What if I push him off the map? Is that okay?
We can't let him win.
Chanter said. The entrance to the Necropolar is in the zoo.
Achievement unlocked, on the trail. You will be gone many nights, Master Shadow. Ready yourself for the travels, and stock up on any supplies you will need. Return to me once you have your mind right. Oh, I need to go to bed. Make your way to Silius's zoological gardens. Caver's Pass has been blocked by the Order for years, but legends tell of a secret passage through the mountains that may work to your advantage. Silius believes she may have found such a tunnel. Speak with her, and she will guide you the rest of the way. The Necropolar is not something I would wish on anyone, but is our only hope. I know Patriel. I know of its superstitions. I too refused to drink from the Arctic Channel as a child for fear of turning into a Druger. But you must go. Roma is up there somewhere, doing God's knows what. Stop him. So if I wasn't on low graphics, there'd actually be lightning that accompanies that thunder. But, oh, my battery is dying. Actually, it might be dead. Yeah, it's pretty much dead. So, this is probably a good cliffhanger to end the stream on, and I will be back and I will stream the rest of this. But I think for now, I am going to go ahead and end the stream here, as it is, what time is it? Yeah. It's almost 1 in the morning, and I've got work in the morning. I was actually going to go to sleep around noon, but like I said, this was fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys, especially you, Chanter. Thank you for all of your help and your assistance in getting through the quest lines tonight. If you're watching this afterwards, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things that you want to do. If you disliked it, you already know what to do without me telling you. Join the Discord, it's in the link down below. If you want to support the channel, there's other links down in the description below to do that if you're so inclined. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to go pass out. I will see you guys in the next video. Later. Again, thank you for hanging out.
Still immersive. Said.
Night, still immersive.
Hi. You have a good one. Oh slash. Chanter. Said. I owe you all this help.
You don't owe me anything, Chanter.
100. Said. Good night, Master Gaming. Grats on hitting max level.
Thank you, thank you.
Chanter. Said. GN.
Good night, guys.